The clock continues to tick as a 6-month caution by the Public Service Union on their Hilltop property expires, leaving the fate of its headquarters in the balance. The minutes of a meeting on January 24, 2019, between the union and the Belmopan City Council Mayor Khalid Belisle were leaked to the media. Held at the YWCA conference room in Belmopan, P.S.U. President Dorrit Cayetano Obermeyer, First Vice President Dean Flowers, and Mayor Belisle, as well as guest Edmund Zuniga, attended the meeting. This was after Prime Minister Dean Barrow had twice met with the union and been in discussion with the mayor on the hope of moving forward as it relates to the property.
The way forward for us is still to figure out how we can communicate mutually or negotiate in that manner before we go to court. So we're still planning to meet with the mayor and see what is it that they can offer us in regards to the property, what can be done in whatsoever form of discussion.
From the minutes, it is learned that the PM would serve as the middleman to facilitate discussions with the attorney for Simplex Design Company Limited. This is the company owned by a Chinese national who is currently the title holder of the property. Mayor Belisle informed the union that the PM had brokered an agreement in which the P.S.U. would purchase directly from Simplex Designs at a price of $400,000, the value for which the property was sold back in October of 2018. The PM was willing to, quote, facilitate the union with a loan to cover the overall cost, as well as a contribution from government, unquote. But there is a hiccup in that plan.
They're saying that they want $600,000 instead of the $400,000 that was paid. Along with that is the stamp duty, as well as the attorney's fee. And with that was shared with us, we weren't too pleased with that. And so that was basically the last discussion and information shared with us.
Mayor Belisle also told the union reps that a resolution was passed by the councillors in November, stating that if the property is returned to the council, P.S.U. will get first option to purchase. The union would have 30 days to respond to its offer, after which it will be off the table and designated as public property.
The union willing to pay the $187,000 that was pending from 2001, whereby the value of the property at the time was $415,000. The union had already invested $227,000 into the property, which leaves us with a balance of $187,000 plus. Nevertheless, when we met with the PM at the time, we had agreed that we are going up to $200,000. And so that's where we stand currently, that we are not willing to pay nothing more than that $200,000 in order for us to acquire our property.
And that would have been over a period of time. Mayor Belisle also offered to sit down with both parties until a successful resolution is reached. The two options he suggested was a land swap with Simplex Design Company Limited, followed by negotiations between the council and the P.S.U. to finalize payment for the property, or for the P.S.U. to make direct payments to Simplex Design, close to $400,000, and then the Belmopan City Council would supplement the difference with possibly a piece of lot.
At the end of the day, we sit down and they come up and give us an offer of anything whatsoever, because they still have an outstanding of $227,000 for the P.S.U. So that is one that we want to make certain that that investment doesn't go down the drain and we are not properly compensated for that.
The meeting lasted just over an hour and both parties made commitments. Mayor Belisle was to reach out to the principal owner of Simplex Design Company Limited to see if he would be prepared to meet with the P.S.U. The mayor was also to determine with his council how far it would be prepared to assist the P.S.U. in finding a permanent home in the event that a deal could not be brokered with Simplex Designs. Duane, Moody for News 5.